Hey guys, what is up? I wanted to kind of throw something your way really quick, something that was kind of on my mind today. I just wanted to talk to you about being a clock puncher. Uh, what I mean by being a clock puncher is those people where when they show up to work or pretty much anywhere, they're watching the clock. You know, they get there at 7 a.m. and they leave at whatever 8 hours would be after that with like an hour lunch. Let's just say 4 o'clock, I believe is what it would be. But, where they sit there and they watch the clock like, oh man, I'm here at 7. I got to take my lunch at noon till 1. And then at 4 o'clock, they're getting ready. They're packing up their bags at 3:55 and they're out by 4 o'clock. Do not be a clock puncher, especially if you're looking to really kind of progress anywhere. But in a more real sense, in a much more honest sense, in a much more literal sense, what kind of life is that? What kind of career is that? If everywhere you go, especially at the place where you spend a majority of your time, where you earn your income, why would you watch the clock all the time? Where you're boring yourself and you feel like I have to be out of here at 4, or I am so bored I can't wait to get out of here at 4. Me on the other side of that, if I'm going to spend as much time there, or if more time there, I guess I should say, than I'd spend with my family, I need to be excited about going there. I need to be happy when I'm there. And if I'm punching the clock and being miserable when I'm there, waiting for my time to be over for the day, that to me is A, a negative mentality, and B, that seems very kind of down in the dumps, very poor-minded, almost, where you feel like you're stuck. And my solution to that would be that if you're a person where you're unhappy or you feel like you're just bored, you need to find, I'd say the easiest solution would be to find something that does make you happy, so that way you're not feeling obligated to show up to work, and then you're not feeling like you have to punch a clock just to fill hours or to fill a paycheck or a time card. So you need to find excitement in what it is that you do. What drew you to the position to begin with, and then second off, if you're in this position, you find yourself, where you hit this peak and you're super excited, and then it starts to kind of fizzle out a little bit. Kind of backtrack a little bit. Maybe write out a list of things that you can be doing. Something that I like to do for every day is I have a legal pad or a notepad or whatever in front of me, and I will write down everything that I need to do for the day. And then what I'll do is I'll number those based off of priority. So, I might write them down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just, in an order as they come to mind, but they might be, 5, 2, 4, 3, 1, 6 is the order that they're in. And then I'll knock them off. The first most important thing I'll knock off, and then the second, third, until the day is done. And then if there's something that I didn't get to at the end of the day, I'll move whatever tasks I didn't finish. Let's just say it was 4 through 7. If I didn't finish those tasks by the end of the day, I'll move those to the next day's list, and those will be at the top. And then I'll start the list all over again. But at least that way you could find yourself being more productive. You might be able to find something a little bit more exciting and more organized about your work. And it won't seem so repetitive. But, I can't stress enough, don't show up to work just to punch a clock. If you're there just for the paycheck and you're not happy and you're miserable and you're literally just waiting for the time to run out of every single day, it might be time for you to find something new. So I want to see you guys go out there and be positive and be happy and enjoy what it is that you do. So find out what makes you happy in life and pursue that. Make that your career. If it requires education, if you want to be a doctor, take action, become a doctor, go to school and make it happen. I know it sounds, it's square one out of 100. It might seem like you have a very long journey in front of you, which you do. But at the end of the day, when you're getting closer and closer and you're taking those steps and you're getting closer to the end, it might only be, you might be 25 right now, and it might be 5 years of schooling to get to be, a software engineer. But if you're a software engineer and you make it to year 30, you now have however many years in front of you until you decide to retire, of pure happiness and joy doing what you love. So that would be my advice to you, is to find something that A, makes you happy, B, doesn't occupy your time, but actually makes you feel fulfilled and happy with what it is that you're doing. And the third thing would be is, of course, to do what you love. I think that that's going to be, the most cliche advice that anybody could give, but it's a very real, very serious thing. You need to do what you love and do what makes you happy. So, like I said, guys, I can't stress it enough. Don't be a clock puncher. Go out there and make things happen. Don't use the word gonna, because that's the biggest dream killer there is the word gonna. Because that's a procrastinator's term. I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. Anybody who says I'm gonna usually gets an eye roll for me, like, sure, you're gonna, just like I was gonna own the San Francisco 49ers, or I'm gonna, I could say that all day, but if I don't take action to actually make it happen, then it's never gonna happen. So turn those gonnas into actually doing, turn those into action, and make it happen. But that's all I got for you guys. I know it was a little bit longer than I expected it to be, but I wanted to emphasize the fact that you don't want to go out and be a clock puncher. You want to go out and be happy. Do what it is that you love to do every single day, and make every single day count towards reaching your dreams. If your dreams are 10 years away, get a calendar, mark off each day, write down what it is that you did, something that you did, make goals, do whatever you have to do, but go out there and take action and live the life that you want. Live with intent, live purposefully, live a happy and fulfilled life. Seriously, guys, that's all I got for you guys. Other than that, you have yourselves a wonderful day. Thank you so much for your time.